What's up guys, welcome back to Learn to Be Filipino. Today we have a cornfield and it just so happens this is going to be our subject of today's topic. But before we get into the video, if you can be so kind enough to subscribe, like, and share this content, or you can comment down below why you chose not to. Now let's get into the video.
Know you used to love me. I know you got someone else.
Thinking about moving to the Philippines and wondering how you can make money? Farming might just be one of the best opportunities for you. But how profitable is it? How much do you need to start? And what are the risks? The Philippines is an agricultural country, meaning there's always a demand for fresh produce, livestock, and high-value crops. For expats, farming offers several advantages. Land is relatively cheap and affordable compared to Western countries. Labor costs are lower, making it much easier to hire farmers. The climate always allows year-round crops. The government offers support programs and incentives for agriculture. How much can you make? Well, this varies depending on so many factors. Your profits will depend on what type of farming you choose. Vegetable farming, lettuce, tomato, peppers, there are some that are more valuable than others. Some farmers expect between 50,000 and 100,000 pesos in returns. And some products you can do year-round, sometimes 4 to 5 times a year. High-valued crops is another one. Cacao, coffee, dragon fruit. Investment could be around 1 million or 18,000 for about 1 to 2 hectares, seedlings, maintenance, processing equipment, and your potential earnings on that be about 1 million to 3 million or $18,000 to $54,000 after 3 to 5 years. Now this business doesn't come without its potential losses. Unprecedented weather, pests, legal paperwork can all play a factor when it comes to farming and its risks. Typhoons and droughts can destroy crops. People here are devastated. Pests and diseases wipe out livestock, so it needs to be managed properly. Market fluctuations, prices can vary, impacting profit margins. Land ownership restrictions. Expats can own land directly, but can lease or partner with locals. So you better make sure you get somebody you can trust, maybe your wife. The initial learning curve is a great deal. Farming is not a quick money scheme. It takes time and effort to master, and the people here in this country mastered it. Now let's talk about poultry farming, and it's one of the most profitable agriculture businesses in the Philippines. The demand for chicken, meat, and eggs is always high, both in local markets and even for exports. Plus, compared to other livestock businesses, poultry farming has faster return on investment. First, decide what type of poultry farming you want to do. Raising chickens for meat, typically harvested between 30 and 45 days. Layer farming, like raising hens for chicken eggs, free range or organic poultry. Now a lot of people would say this requires about a 500 to 1,000 square meters for a small medium-sized poultry farm. A lot of people own their land, but also a lot of people rent lands. So depending on the location, this can range from 50,000 to 500,000 pesos. Housing and equipment, chicken coops, feeders, water systems, lighting can cost up to 100,000 to 500,000 pesos. As an expat, you'll need to register your business under a legal structure. If you're married to a Filipina, as it's the easiest way, you can just register it under her name. It's the easiest way, guys. If you're on your own, you might need a local partner or set up a corporation with 60% of that business being Filipino ownership. You'll also need the proper permits like barangay clearances, business permits, BIR tax registration, and livestock certificates. I know it sounds like a lot. A consultant or a lawyer can help streamline the process. The big question, what everybody wants to know, how much can you make? If you raise 1,000 chickens per cycle and sell at about 150 per kilo, you could earn about 150,000 pesos per batch, minus expenses. Layer farming. 1,000 layers producing eggs daily can generate around 50,000 to 100,000 pesos per month in gross revenue. Profit margins vary, guys, but once you scale this, it can be big, and it could be a 6-figure business if scaled correctly. Based on my experiences, what I've seen, what I've heard, friends and family that are in this trade. If you don't know, Philippines is a #1 exporter in some of these agricultural products, especially rice, coconut, and banana. And remember, meat is king in this country. So if you do poultry farming, pork is also a great opportunity. If you're serious about farming in the Philippines, this is a step-by-step guide to help you start smart. Choose your niche. Pick a crop or livestock that suits your budget and skills. Find the right land, lease from locals, or partner with a Filipino, as I mentioned, or spouse as a business partner. Learn the basics, take farming courses, or get advice from local farmers. Secure the right permits. Register your farm business with the local authorities. This is most important. We want to stay legal, guys, and avoid as much fines as possible. Start small, test with a pilot project before expanding. Experimenting is one of the most important things in any business. Sell smart. Partner with local markets, hotels, and online sellers, as well as restaurants. Farming in the Philippines can be profitable if done right. It can be a sustainable and rewarding business. If you guys have any recommendations on any videos, comment down below. I'm always an open ear for any questions. Just hit me down below. And don't forget, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying my best to stay consistent for you guys because, you know, once upon a time I was one of you guys watching guys already living in the Philippines, feeling inspired. So I just feel like I have to give back to you guys. So all I ask is subscribe to my channel, like, and share if possible. That being said, I'm out of here.
Know you used to love me. I know you got some